Good morning, dear children. How are you all? Fine. Okay. Today you have English class. Are you happy now? Yes, good. Okay. In the last class, what did you study in the last class? Yes, good. We studied about different types of vehicles to travel from one place to another one or another place. Okay. And did you do your homework? Okay, I will check you after a lesson. Okay, then in the last class we studied about different types of animals used to pull carts like bullocks, horses, then camel. Okay, bullock cart, camel cart, tonga. Tonga, what is tonga? A horse driven cart is called tonga. Okay, then in the previous class we briefly studied about the three types of animals used to pull carts like bullock cart, horse cart, camel cart. From this, the horse driven cart is called tonga. Okay. Okay, then take your textbook in the page number 18 and look on the next portion. The kind of transport we use depends on how far and how fast we want to travel. When we travel to another town or city, we go by bus or train. What did it say? The kind of transport we use depends on how far and how fast we want to travel. When we travel to another town or city, we go by bus or train. We said that different types of transports or vehicles used to travel from one place to another or from one town to another, from one city to another city. Then it depends on how far we want to travel or how fast we want to travel. Based on this factor, we selected the vehicle. How far we want or how far we want to travel or how fast we want to travel. It depends. We selected different types of vehicles. When we travel to another town or city, means for example from Kannur to Irati, we use buses, and from Kannur to Ernakulam or Kannur to Delhi, we used trains. Okay. But when we travel to another town or another city, we usually use buses or trains. Okay. That is depends on how far we want to travel and how fast we want to travel. Is it clear? Is it clear? Okay. Then we can see the beautiful picture of bus, train, aeroplane. We used bus to travel from one town to another town or from one city to another city. And train is commonly used for a long journey from how far we want to travel. And the next one is aeroplane. When we use aeroplane, when we want to travel another country or want to reach somewhere quickly. When we use aeroplane, when we want to travel another country, for example from Kannur to or from India to Dubai or from India to America. Okay. In this time we used to aeroplane to travel. Okay, when we want to travel to another country or want to reach somewhere quickly or want to reach immediately or suddenly, we used aeroplane to travel. We go on an aeroplane. Okay, we use buses, trains, aeroplanes. Okay, from one city to another city or from one town to another town, we usually use buses. And a long journey, it depends on how far we want to travel, we select a train is an option. Or from when we want to travel another country or reach suddenly, when we reach quickly or suddenly, we go on an aeroplane. Is it clear? Then we understood that different types of vehicle we used to travel. That is depends on how far we want to travel and how fast we want to travel. From one town to another one, we commonly use buses, and from one city to another city, we commonly use in trains. And when we want to travel from one country to another country, we commonly use an aeroplane. Okay, is it clear? Did you see the aeroplane? Okay, good. Most of them are traveled by an aeroplane. Okay, flying through an aeroplane. Okay, then next line, people travel on the river by a boat. May sometimes people travel by boat in the river. Okay, our house is situated, sometimes our house is situated nearby a river. No road services are available there. We always used a boat service. Okay, or for example, our leisure trip or our tour program, etc., we traveling through a boat in the river. Okay. Okay, then may sometimes people travel on the river by boat. On the river we can travel by boat. May sometimes people used ships to travel one country to another country. The ships always sail on the sea. The ship always sail on the sea. Did you see the sea? Okay, good. And we can see that many ships are located in the sea. People also used ships to travel one country to another country or carry goods to one country to another country. Okay. This is the clear picture of boat. The boat is always used to travel through the river, and ship is used to travel through a sea. Okay, then vehicles that use petrol or diesel make the air impure. Our vehicles is traveling in the support of petrol or diesel. That's make our air is impure or air polluted. That is not good for our health. To keep the air clean, we must use public transport whenever possible. Then on the time of traveling different types of vehicles, they emitted a large amount of smoke in the air. That is not good for our health. The smoke is caused to impure the air. That is caused to air pollution. That is not good for our health. So we all are trying to keep our air is pure. So we must use public transport whenever possible to decrease the amount of smoke or impure of the air. We maximum use public transports to travel. Okay. Okay, is it clear? Okay, this is our lesson on the move. In this lesson, we studied about different types of vehicles we used to travel, like bus, train, aeroplane, ship, boat, rickshaw, car, and also animal carts. Okay, we studied about the peoples are used different types of vehicles to travel one place to another place, and also studied about different types of animals helps to carry goods and peoples, or pull carts like bullocks, horse, camels. From this, the horse driven cart is called tonga. Is it clear? And we used a bus to travel from one town to another town, and we used to train from one city to another city, and we used to aeroplane from one country to another country, and we used a boat traveling through a river, and ship traveling through sea, one country to another country. These are the different types of vehicle we commonly used. This is your topic on the movie. Okay, is it clear? Is it clear? Okay, then I will give you some homework from this lesson. Filling the blanks. Filling the blanks. With the words from help box. Okay. Ship, train, bus, aeroplane, boat. First one, people go by dash or dash when they travel to another town or city. Second one, people travel by sea. People travel by sea on a dash. On a dash. Okay. Third one, on a river, people travel by a dash. Last one, when we want to reach a distant place quickly, we traveled by dash. Dear students, please find out the correct answers from the helping box and fill up the dash. Okay. Then next I will give you homework from your textbook. Take the page number 19 and look on the part of B. Look at the pictures and write the correct words in the columns. Car, auto rickshaw, aeroplane, helicopter, boat and ship. And look on the down, move on land. From these, which vehicles move on land? And sail on water. From these, which one is sail on water? And fly in the air. From these, which one is fly in the air? And you just fill up on your textbook. Okay. Okay, dear students, today we have wind up your portion and I hope all are understood and enjoyed. Thank you.